What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11, Part 1 reunion. All right, I don't normally do Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I ain't got nothing else to do, so you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I want to talk about is these outfits, y'all, okay? So the colors for the night were black, gold, and green. We can see that there's obviously a type of color scheme going on because the ladies that sit across from each other had the same outfit on. So we had Portia, Cynthia, and Eva. Later on, they'll have Tanya on that couch too, I think. And then on the other side, we have Nene. Marlo is going to be there later. And Shamia, that's who was on the end. So Shamia and Eva had green on. Cynthia and Candy had gold on, and Nene and Portia had black on. I like Portia's dress, kind of. It was a little matronly, I think, with the hair. I didn't like it with the hair. I felt like her hair should have been a little bit younger, more maybe like a ponytail or a sleek look or something like that. But I like the way the dress fit her and her belly. That looked nice. I really like the shoulder embellishments on Portia's dress. I felt like Nene's dress was really plain. That pullback ponytail with the part in the middle is just so tired. I don't know why she wear the wig all the time if you don't even curl it. Like, girl, are you ever going to wear your hair down except for this pullback-ass ponytail you always wear? So, and the dress was plain. She just looked plain. She looked kind of ashy. She looked dry. Like, she didn't look moisturized and hydrated. I expected better out of Nene. I thought that Candy's dress was beautiful. It fit her so nicely, and her boobs wasn't popping out for a change because, you know, most of the time Candy boobs be looking like they trying to escape her outfit on the reunion. But she looked really good in her gold. And then we got Cynthia. I thought Cynthia looked nice, but she kind of looked like basic model pretty. It wasn't anything that was just, oh my God, just, oh, taking me out of control, Cynthia. I mean, she looked good. She looked pretty. She's Cynthia. So she looked good. I thought Eva's dress was pretty, but I didn't like all the tulle that was in the skirt at the bottom. I felt like it had enough ruffles where it could have just been that material with no tulle underneath. But they had a lot of tulle at the bottom, so it kind of just made it look like a mess when she sat down. But I did like the shoes. I like the overall, you know, fresh look that she had with the short cut. And, you know, the color of the dress was really nice. So I also liked Shamia's dress. I thought the sexy look was nice. You know, the sequins, the see-through that's in right now, the super sexy look. I thought her hair was cute with the nice, sleek, you know, bob wig or whatever. I want her to work on that lace, though, because we could definitely see that, okay? But she looked really nice. So, yeah, I thought everybody looked nice. My favorites for me, as far as makeup, was definitely Portia. Portia's makeup looked great, and so did Eva's makeup. It also looked nice and very nice. I thought that Candy's hair was really cute. I also liked Eva's haircut. You know, the short look with her dress was really cute. Okay, so at the beginning of the episode, we see the ladies coming in. You know, they're all getting ready for the show, and we see two particular interactions with Nene and Marlo. They're talking on the phone. Marlo is basically like, I can't believe Cynthia lied about the whole thing. I didn't know she was a liar, and her and Cynthia are not friends in any kind of capacity in her life and X, Y, and Z. But when you got on TV, you ain't say that, baby. When everybody got out there, you talking about we gonna talk about it. Marlo gassing her, and she just going for it, honey. Her and Cynthia ain't friends no more, and X, Y, and Z. Child, bye. Andy talking to Andy, and she tells Andy, listen, Cynthia did not know that Kenya was coming to that party. I know it was edited, and it looked like, you know, I said this and she said that or whatever on camera, but that wasn't what it was. So I'm going to clear that up, you know, at the reunion. So Andy is like, all right, you know, I'm saying, I'm just here for the drama. I'm just trying to make some money off you bitches. Then we see Andy talking to Cynthia, and Cynthia is basically expressing the same thing about how this is petty. You know, she can invite whoever she wants to her parties, and, you know, she just tired. The poor baby started crying and everything. You can tell she's just tired, child. Nene is the book. Cynthia was like, I can't take this no more. Now, this too much, girl. This is silly. We get to the reunion. Everybody was worried about was Nene going to come, but she came, you know, at the last minute. And I'm going to tell you right now, before we even get started, that Nene was miserable this whole reunion. Her attitude was, like, so defensive with everybody. She was always, what? When you say, I'm sorry, making faces and just trying to get the last word. I mean, she really sounded washed up as hell, like low-key. She made herself sound like an old bitter bitch who is mad because everybody's living their best life. And, you know, she not the one who living her best life. And she's going through this stuff with Greg or whatever. So she want to make everybody miserable like her. That's basically what we got from the whole thing, okay? Some things that they talked about. Eva shade. So that was just the whole segment about Eva being shady. She said she didn't know she was being shady. You know, she was just giving light jokes. You know, she didn't know that was shade. And so they had things misconstrued. Nene says that she didn't like when Eva says she make everything about her, and Eva's like, well, you do. One thing I liked about Eva, she ain't back down from Nene and Cynthia this episode, because Nene be getting like, don't get me wrong, she low-key is the queen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, she is. She make the most money or whatever. But just because you make the most money don't give you the right to talk to everybody raggedy, and everybody is not going to just run behind you like Cynthia do, okay? So Eva set her straight and was like, listen, you do. At my bridal shower, you made it about you and your feelings. At the wedding, you made it about you and your feelings. Now, Eva was going on a little bit too extra for me. I ain't gonna lie, after Nene done got on the internet and said what she said, okay, on the live and all of that about, oh, it was everybody was crying at your wedding, like, she's still talking about stuff that nobody cares about. So, bitch, if you want to talk about it, we gonna talk about it. Eva and her went back and forth for a while, and, you know, here go Nene with, oh, I'm sorry. Well, girl, that didn't have nothing to do with me. That didn't have anything to do with you and X, Y, and Z. But she do. She make everything about her. It is what it is. Nene don't want nobody to tell her nothing, period, point blank. That's it. Cynthia also said she didn't mind the shade from Eva. It didn't bother her that she called her mother and all that type of stuff. That didn't bother her at all. She was like, I know it meant, you know, it means something positive. It just means I'm a bad bitch. So, girl, I'm not worried about it, okay? I just kept hearing she was talking about me, so I had to address it. Eva and Shamia, they asked her about the peach and, you know, her giving her the peach and being shady to Shamia. And she said, basically, she said people could wear what they want, but then, you know, she do feel like Shamia dress is too long for her. And I felt like that, too. Shamia is a really short girl, so the dress, unlike Portia's dress, which had a train on it, her dress kind of puddled at the bottom, which basically mean you needed a little hem on it, sis. Shamia got all upset and told her she looked like a tree, and that shit was funny. But, you know, Eva was like, I was asked. It's not like, you know, I'm just volunteering information for you, girl. I was asked, so, you know, that's what it is. Eva was right. She was asked. So, I mean, you know, you can't get mad. She critiquing you or whatever. But Shamia don't want nobody to tell her nothing either, child. Shamia did look a mess for most of the season. It is what it is. Now, she can say what she want to say, but she was looking ghetto fabulous 1999, early 2000s. I mean, fashion. She was serving the old-ass fashions from the 2000s, girl. Like, stop. Okay, you look cute today, though. We talk about Portia's storyline, you know, with her meeting Dennis McKinley and how she manifested her destiny into her life. So I'm just going to start saying I'm going to be married and I'm going to have a baby within 3 years. I'm going to be married, I'm going to have a baby within 3 years. Maybe it will happen to me like it happened to Portia, child. Who knows? Y'all keep me in prayer, okay? Portia is excited about her life, you know, with her man. He's a hot dog king, and he owns several businesses around the city. She seems like she's very happy. He asked her about the baby shower, of course, trying to be messy and see who showed up to the baby shower, and Nene wasn't at the baby shower, and she was like, well, maybe I missed her gift. I'm not exactly sure, but she didn't miss the gift. Nene did not send her a gift, and Nene made sure to let her know that she did not send her a gift, okay? But then she tried to back up, well, I was going to send a gift, but that girl, bye. You wasn't going to send no gift, and you said I didn't send one because you was trying to be mean. That's what I'm saying. If you're not really being mean, then what is that? And that's when Portia was like, she ain't came to shit. She ain't came to nothing. And she be talking about people not supporting her, but she the one who not supportive and don't come to people's stuff or whatever. So they went back and forth about Nene feels like Portia is not supportive. And supportive to me mean I'm going to be up your ass to Nene. I think that's what that means. I'm going to be up in your booty like I don't have no other life. I'm supposed to cater to all your whims and all your emotions. I don't want to make you uncomfortable because you're going through this time period with Greg. If I have friends that you don't like, that I got a child, I don't care about none of that. If I don't like them, girl, it's like I told y'all. It's like you ain't there, okay? You can invite whoever you want. I'm not finna let no other bitch phase me like that to where I'm that pressed. At some point during all of this, Eva tells Nene that she have an energy that's, you know, that's real raw, that's real defensive and aggressive. And Nene keep asking her what she mean. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, she just told you what she mean. Your energy is aggressive, bitch. You so defensive. Anytime somebody say something to you, you gotta snap back and say something back. And that's just, child, everybody is laughing. She's like, we're having banter back and forth with everybody but you just sitting there. And she was like, well, do I gotta have banter with you? And she was like, that's the point, girl. That's what I'm trying to say, sis. Clearly you in your feelings because you're not making jokes and talking at nobody, okay? So clearly you feel some type of way and you spending so much time telling people you don't feel no type of way. Child, I ain't got time for Nene, okay? I was over it. They go back and forth about, you know, Nene being in Canada, and Cynthia says she was in Canada, but it's a little discrepancies about Floyd Mayweather's birthday party, you know, her being there on the same night as Portia thing, but who knows, child? She could have posted them the same night. It's a whole lot of shit with social media. You just never know. So, I mean, like I said, these people be getting upset about shit I wouldn't even care about. That's why I don't even review it to y'all, because I can't give you the energy that you need. You feel me? Because I wouldn't care if she didn't come to my baby shower. I don't care about stuff like that. Nene feel like Portia's not supportive, and Portia is like, girl, you talking all that noise, but you don't ever come to nobody's nothing, girl. You're not supportive at all, sis. Bye. Candy and the surrogates, they gonna get the surrogate. They happy about it. 2 more babies, possibly, you know, so she's a little nervous about it, and her and Andy have a little tender moment where they had a conversation, because remember, he was going through the same thing, but he couldn't tell her. And, you know, she was like, you know, don't say you got a baby mama, or he told her, don't say you got a baby mama, because that's gonna take away, you know, your part in her life, and you are the baby's mama. Okay, so love the baby. And so they had a little moment, you know, and Candy shed a little tear. It was cute or whatever. So I think it's gonna be nice. They're gonna have a big family. Another moment with her and Portia, where he asked, would you take advice from Portia? I mean, would you take advice from Candy? And Portia says yes. I was like, look at y'all being mature and grown and stuff. Okay, like and y'all drama was much more bigger than somebody coming to a party and not telling another person. It was way bigger than that. Okay, and y'all seem to have made up like grown people. Wow, it can be done. It's crazy, right? Crazy. One of the funniest parts for me was the whole Giovanna segment. You know, Portia says that she heard in these streets that Giovanna was that bitch. Okay, she was that bitch, big booty, everything. Okay, she was that bitch on Clark campus, and why Eva don't know her? And Eva was like, girl, I do not know her. Like that, like you share a best friend, though, girl. She like, girl, we know some of the same people, but I have never met her. I don't know who she is, girl. I've never met her. And my thing is, nobody said that Eva was that bitch. Maybe Eva was not that bitch. She was just a regular person who go to campus. So if Giovanna was that bitch, she might not have known her, even though they shared some friends. I'm just saying. But Portia said she heard that Giovanna was that bitch. Okay, then they played the clip back, y'all. With the big booty and everything. I was talking to the BBC. You know, the big booty clip. I was that bitch. You better be that bitch, Giovanna, okay? They had a small talk about unfriending and unfollowing people. Candy said she don't really care about it. You know, it's the public that gets so wrapped up in who follow and unfollow. Her and Portia have not followed each other again, but it's not no big deal between them. Like, they care, you know, we care more than they actually care or whatever. So that was that. And when they talk about Nene tweeting about Greg and everything that was going through, you know, everybody in America, okay, feel like you need to keep that your business in your house. And she's like, well, y'all don't know what I'm going through. I don't care about their opinions, you know. So, you know, it might have been best for me to just get on my social media. Y'all don't know how many times I want to scream, how many times I want to do this, that, and the other. The fact of the matter is, ma'am, you are 50 years old, ma'am, okay? There is no reason for you to be putting your personal business on the internet. If your husband is tripping, you just want everybody to not like him and be upset with him and feel sorry for you because you on here looking for sympathy, girl. That's all that is, sis. And it is what it is. They have their opinion. Like she said, we have our opinion. So you want to give your opinion about Cynthia and Mike, which I'm going to get to in a minute. So they have their opinion about you and Greg. So she said she don't give a F about their opinion. It's her social media. She going to do what she want to do, baby, and live how she want to live, honey. And she's not worried about these hoes. So they said what they said, and that was it. And I agree with them. Keep your business off the internet. Trust me, I know for sure. We have the Nene tweeting about the close friend that's setting her up and all this. And she said, what's it about Cynthia? Cynthia said she said no because she called her personally. She did not get back on social media and say anything back to her. She called her personally, and Nene said it wasn't her. Of course it's about her, girl. Of course it's about you, Cynthia. And that's what I'm saying. Nene be talking that big shit, but when somebody confront her and ask her straight up, you talking about, no, it's not about you. Well, who is it, girl? Who is it then? Who is it? She wouldn't say who it was. You know, she wouldn't say who it was, but she said it wasn't Cynthia. She said, well, it ain't me, so, you know, I'm not worried about it or whatever. I didn't even think about it except for the close friend part, and Nene was like, yeah. Really? I mean, we're going to have to talk about that. No, you said to Marlo that she was no way in your life, no type of friend in your life. Okay, you talked all that big shit when you was on the phone with Marlo, so say that what you said then. Say that on the stage with Cynthia. Say that on the stage with Cynthia, Nene. Oh, okay. You ain't gonna do that. Oh, all right. You need to be on some bullshit. You keep telling Cynthia they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna talk about it later. Address the whole Mike Hill thing when she said their hashtag is chill, CH, you know, Cynthia Hill or whatever. And so Nene was like, it's just seems like it's insecure. It just reeks of insecurity. And Cynthia asked her, why does it seem like that way? And she was like, that's just the way I feel. That's my opinion. And she said, okay, well, why do you feel that way? Like, why is that your opinion? You know, everybody have an opinion and a reason why they have that opinion. And she just kept saying, oh, well, you know, it's just my opinion. I just feel like it's just too much. It's overdone and it's too much. She was like, well, why can't I just be happy and have a hashtag? And you know what I'm saying? She was like, well, you gave your opinion. You know, it's my opinion. And Cynthia was like, oh, well, I don't like your opinion, girl. Because you know how Nene go in with the, try to get the last word. That's what I'm saying. It's like so childish in elementary school. I cannot with her. This a grown old lady, y'all. It went off after that. That was it. This a grown old ass lady with grown children and grandchildren. And you talking to me about inviting somebody to a party that you don't like and you can't conduct yourself in a grown woman fashion. This is silly to me. And I can see why Cynthia says she is tired. And that's it. If she want to fall out over this, let's just go ahead and fall out. I could see if it was something life-changing, it was something serious. But you being in a room with somebody you don't like that's friends with another person. And she even went as far as to say Cynthia is the one that's keeping up drama between them. And that's why, you know, she feel like she going back and telling her things are going back. We all know that Cynthia ain't doing that shit. Okay? Stop it. Cut it out. It's not happening. Whatever you trying to do this season, Nene, it ain't working, girl. You need to try again, okay? Because we don't like you. Like this whole season, girl, we don't like you. It's like she have a vitriol about her that I just really don't like. I really don't care for. The whole closet situation, that's going to be on the next episode, so that should be interesting. Like I said, I don't think we care about nothing. Nobody on that stage care about what happened in that closet no more except for Nene. Okay, they don't even want to talk about it. So it's just like, old ass bitches acting a fool, child. So I want to hear what y'all thought about this episode. Do you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? Did you watch the reunion? What did you think about the whole season? How do you feel about Nene? Are you team Nene or you team everybody else or team Cynthia or whatever? So let me know what you think. I will holler at y'all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Give me some likes, okay? Subscribe since you here already. You here, okay? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, you might as well. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have a new page. It's called @WatchDawnOfA. @WatchDawnOfA. Okay, so my YouTube channel is Dawn of A. Just put watch in front of it. There you go. I'm on Instagram. It's still new, so I'm still posting, you know, some stuff up there or whatever, trying to get the page going. You can follow me on Snapchat and Twitter @whoisaprildawn. @whoisaprildawn. So I will holler at y'all next time for the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be random. I ain't got no shows to watch. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.